Caitlin Clark says she was fined for calling out WNBA referees after Fever's playoff win. WNBA star has been sidelined with season-ending injury during Indiana Fever's playoff run. WNBA phenom Caitlin Clark claimed she was fined $200 by the league for an Instagram comment calling out referees Saturday, and she hasn't played a game in months. In an X post, Clark reshared a screenshot of her comment, which celebrated the Indiana Fever's playoff series victory over the Atlanta Dream with the statement "Refs couldn't stop us" from a fan account. Got fined $200 for this lol. Clark wrote in her X post, resharing the screenshot. "Bench mob will be even more rowdy tomorrow. Let's go." Clark's teammate, Sophie Cunningham, then reshared Clark's post, joking that someone should start a fundraiser for Clark to help pay the fine. "That's gonna really break the bank for her. Starting a GoFundMe now," Cunningham wrote. Clark's 2025 salary was $78,066, but she has endorsements that dwarf that figure. Clark and Cunningham sustained season-ending injuries earlier this year and have been sidelined throughout Indiana's playoff run. Still, both players have been at the center of attention during the postseason, particularly when it comes to referees. During the first quarter of the Fever's game against the Atlanta Dream Tuesday night, Clark and Cunningham made a demonstrative gesture to officials, protesting that a Dream player should be called for traveling. Footage of their joint gesture went viral on social media. Later in the game, when officials did call traveling on Atlanta, Clark was seen imitating the gesture again, playfully. The relationship between Clark and WNBA officials has been a contentious subject since she came into the league in 2024. Multiple people close to Clark, including Cunningham, favorite coach Stephanie White, and even Clark's brother, have spoken out about questionable treatment of the WNBA phenom by referees. In June, after going viral for starting a brawl in defense of Clark against the Connecticut Sun, Cunningham called out officials to reporters. During that, "It was just part of the game. I think the refs had a lot to do with that. It was a build-up for a couple years now of them just not protecting the star player of the WNBA," Cunningham said. "At the end of the day, I'm going to protect my teammates. That's what I do." Clark's brother, Colin Clark, suggested that WNBA officials were to blame for the sharpshooting guard's injury, which she sustained in July. "Make no mistake, this is on the reffing," he wrote on X before deleting the post. White called out officials after a controversial no call against Clark against the New York Liberty in May. "I thought she got fouled. I think it's pretty egregious what's been happening to us the last few games," White said of Clark. "The disrespect right now for our team has been pretty unbelievable, so it's disappointing, that it doesn't go both ways. Or it hasn't gone both ways." In September 2024, a rookie Clark came one technical foul away from a one-game suspension, and it stinks because I feel like half of my technicals this year. I got one for that inadvertent contact to the face in the Minnesota game, and then two for hitting the stanchion of the basket, Clark said of the fouls. "One was a complete accident, and then the other two were just a little frustration with myself. So I think I could have done a better job keeping my emotions in check. But at the same time, really?" Now Clark has boldly bragged about being fined for calling out referees on social media as her team presses on in the WNBA playoffs without her.